Hello, my friends. Some years ago, I had a dream. And unfortunately, it looks like that dream was precognitive and it is coming to pass. In my dream, there were people in military uniforms and people that may possibly have been ICE agents. And they were breaking down and coming into kitchen of my home. And this was long before Patrick and I got this house. I recognized after we moved in that it was our back door in our home that we live in now. But in this dream, there were these military types busting in and grabbing people who were there at the house with me and me. And I kept saying, "You can't do this. I'm an American citizen." We were taken away. Okay, fast forward to today. Less than a week into his second term as president, Trump has ICE raiding homes and schools and workplaces without warrants to deport people and demanding that you show them your papers proving that you're an American citizen. Now, I don't think that people that are white passing or white are going to have as much of a problem with this as people who are indigenous or other brown skin or black or Asian. Because particularly among the brown skin peoples like myself and the other indigenous peoples of Turtle Island and the Latinos and others, they're not accepting papers. If you show that you're on the rolls, I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep you here. I don't know what they're accepting as proof that you are an American citizen. It's dark times, my lovelies. And ICE is going against the Fourth Amendment, which guarantees security of yourself, your possessions, your documentation against unlawful seizure, search and seizure without a warrant. They're doing this and they're getting away with it because all the MAGA nuts have been freaking out about undocumented immigrants. This is going to lead to much higher prices for groceries because people are afraid to come into work because ICE is raiding the places, the farms and the orchards and places where they would work. Even the people who are documented are not coming into work because they're afraid and they're hiding, and not necessarily hiding at home. They may have gone into the tunnel systems underneath the towns. Your home is not safe. Your workplace is not safe. The shopping malls, your schools, your church, all the places that you used to consider safe are no longer safe. And you've got to carry documentation proving your citizenship with you at all times. And even that's not going to save you. This happened in Nazi Germany. It happened in America once before, in the 1930s. California and other states were repatriating people and shipping them, arresting them and shipping them across the borders. So it's not like it's never happened before. Before Trump even got elected, there were a couple of instances where indigenous people were walking on the reservation and off the reservation, and some white woman, Karen type person, decided to call Border Patrol or whatever to report this person that they thought was an illegal immigrant. My lovelies, you cannot be illegal in a land that was stolen from its rightful owners, rightful inhabitants. The indigenous peoples, my ancestors, the half that are indigenous, were here as long as people have walked the lands of Turtle Island. Before any white man came, before the Vikings, before Columbus, before the colonizers, we were there. We were here on Turtle Island. From Canada all the way down to Argentina. Our people were here. So the colonizers come in and they conquer the land, and then they decide to make these artificial borders and say that unless you have documentation, you're an illegal immigrant, an illegal alien. And now we have this racist, fascist, narcissistic man who wants to be dictator and king. And he has decided that anybody that is not rich, white supremacist, Christian nationalist, male is not a citizen of the United States. This is not the country I grew up in. And I'm very much afraid for all of us. Take care and stay safe, my lovelies. And let's pray that somehow the universe puts a stop to this before World War III blasts us into a radioactive ruins. Love y'all.